Hey, I got them. First, I want to apologize for it taking so long with posting a video after I got them, with a day by day. But today is Tuesday, June the 2nd. I got them the 27th of May. Um, I the biggest thing, I feel like I'm talking pretty okay. They had asked me if I wanted them what you got to go in and choose your color, and I'm like, if I'm paying for it, I'm gonna get white teeth. I know they don't match the bottom. I know that, and I honestly don't care. You can't really tell unless I smile really big or if you're staring when I'm talking. Um, I've always wanted a white smile. Now I got it. I'm paying for it, so I don't care, and I can always whiten these and you know whatever. Today I had to go. Well, last week I went and they sawed off some sore spots, because I had, like, when I got them put in, he wanted me to come the next day. I wore them for 24 hours. I did not like it. The first night was extremely painful. Um, I've seen so many videos of people saying, oh, it's not bad at all. I mean, good for you. But they turned around and 2 days later they were like, the pain sucks. Well, it does. That night I was miserable. He gave me Percocet. Didn't help. Um, but I took them anyway, just to, as directed, to try to put. It would help 30 minutes later for maybe an hour, and I could only take them every 4 to 6 hours. Anyway, I was drinking Boost. I was. I mean, that night I was able to um, eat SpaghettiOs. I couldn't eat the Franks or the meatballs, but you know, I ate that. I ate some chicken noodle soup. It's really weird because you do have nerves in your regular teeth, kind of, but there's food in contact with your teeth, and you don't have that with dentures. So it's kind of weird. You don't know where the food is in your mouth except for your tongue and my lower gums. See, I haven't got the lower partial. Today I went and I had to get the impression for my partial made, and he had to go back and grind off or shave off where I had sore spots. He put some sort of ink on my gums where it was sore, and then he put the gums in, and then apparently that ink was on the inside of the denture, and he knew what areas to shave off, and that helped immensely. I've seen some people on YouTube doing it themselves with a Dremel, and I'm like, my luck, I would crack mine or shave it too much, or because I've got a pretty good suction, you know. But if I the other day I barbecued, yesterday as a matter of fact, I made chicken and steak and hamburgers and hot dogs, and I don't know why I do that because I know I can't eat half of it. So I found out that when I ate, I had to hold this side with my finger, and I could because I don't have that bottom partial. I had to do this because if I chewed on this side, because my gum down here on the inside is so sore, can't chew nothing, and I can't bite anything to break it because it just plops down in the back. But I would chew like that, and I mashed it up. I didn't really chew it per se, but I mashed it up enough where I could eat, because I'll be dang, I'm hungry, I want to eat, and if I'm hurting and I can't eat, that just puts me in an ill mood, And I was just mad yesterday because I made some killer barbecue sauce to go on all that stuff. Um, the ridge at the back and the top of my mouth, I thought, please don't let it be too far back where I start gagging, because my gag reflex is so bad. It was okay. Um, the end at the top, excuse me, in the roof of my mouth, oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. It was like digging in, and the whole roof of my mouth felt like it was bruised. I mean, and yesterday it felt the same way. It was really, really painful. I mean, I've got a high tolerance for pain, but it sucked. But I was happy that I could smile, but I'm like, crap, I can't eat, and I'm hungry, and baby girl like to eat. So, but, I've been, they're straight, and I don't have monkey mouth like I was worried about. Oh my God, because I've seen some, and it looks like the dentures are too big in their mouth. And I don't want to call out anything, but the initials of the company that they went to are A.D. You're going to get what you paid for. And theirs were so bad. And some of them, it looked like they weren't straight down. It looked like some of them were like sort of trying to go back, like curve back. And the bottoms were like curved back. I just really wish all these people that had these bad dentures, according to me, and I really can't judge because that might be what they wanted, but I wouldn't want my dentures to be looking like my teeth are pointed inward. I wanted them straight down, not forward and not backwards, straight down. And that's what I got. My dentist was so good. I don't have to have an appointment if I have a sore spot. He says, just come on in, we'll fix it, and you can walk out. And they don't charge to do that. I go back in 2 weeks to get, since I'm getting a partial, they're doing the metal that holds it together. He called it the machinery fit. I didn't think, I thought a partial would take a whole lot less time than a full denture, but you have to get with the metal part that's going to be where it holds down. I've got to get that fitted in 2 weeks, and it's not going to have the pink up here or whatever. And then I go back maybe a week after that, and so it's going to be 3 weeks until I get my bottom denture. So I'm going to be chewing on gums for 3 more freaking weeks, I mean, I guess they could have done it the same time they did this, but they want to make sure they get the bite right. Today they took my top denture and made another impression of it outside of my mouth to see how the lower is supposed to sit and meet my denture. So that's where I'm at now. The frenum right here, that it swelled up the first day, and then when I went back for him to file it down, he filed down one side, and that was much better. I still have a spot like back here on my gum where it meets, like right here where my top denture is resting on it. They gave me something called Coracaine, because I asked, because talking to him about slipping, he said that if I used Fixodent right now, well, he said not to. He said for me to wait 3 months. If anybody has if you've used an adhesive or anything immediately after getting your dentures, please comment and let me know, because he's telling me I need to wait 3 months to heal before I use an adhesive like Fixodent or whatever. And please let me know if y'all have tried the C-Bond, the Fixodent gel, or if the powder is better, because I've seen different people use different stuff. I wouldn't understand how powder would work, but you know, that's not me. Um, I do notice when I eat something like ice cream, or when I take my dentures out, there is so much slime. I mean, I look like Alien, you know, the movie Alien, the thing coming out of his mouth and all that slime. That's what I feel like when I take my dentures out. I keep them every night in those Polydent little thing. I get the, I have the 3 minute one, and then I have the overnight whitening. I mean, my teeth are already white, but you know, I want to keep them that way. Because I drink Pepsi a lot. Just let me know if you know, if you've got dentures, if it would be okay for me to just go ahead. I mean, I'm about a week out, a week and a half out, but he's telling me not to use adhesive, and I feel like it might help me semi eat normal right now if, you know, I didn't worry about it popping off this side. You know, they said, you know, bilateral chewing, but the gums down here, I've got a sore spot that I just don't, I just can't really bilaterally chew, and that just would seem odd to me. You know, my tongue is getting a workout because I'm having to, and you know, I don't know, it's weird. um it's almost time for me to take them out for the night, because oh, it's so relieving to take them out. But I will show you what my gums look like now, after the healing, because I know a lot of people don't do that. They don't tell you about what their teeth looked like before, and I'm like, please show me what it looked like before, because you know, some people I saw before, so I'm like, I would have paid to have your normal teeth, but you know, because if you watch my other videos, you know they were bad, you know. And the roof of my mouth in the back, oh gosh, it's still feeling bruised. I guess I'm just something that I got to get used to. So I'll take them out and show you. And isn't it cute? I got my name in there, right there. So that's that, and put them up there. Let me move the phone. I'm sorry. Looks horrible. And I sound even worse. Oh my. I hate talking like this. I feel like a little old lady without her teeth in. And it's so funny and it's embarrassing. I gotta put them back in because that's just. This was the part that was hurting. And I think this is the part right here that's laying on my gum hurting. Um, I've got a sore spot right about in here, you know, but here, this is how it goes. I push up and back. I just can't stand talking like that. Oh my gosh. But talking has been okay. My S's are okay. They're not whistling, or if they are, let me know, because I don't hear them whistling, and it would just, I would be so mad if I was whistling. Oh. Like changing, that's a, the ch and the g, or jing, changing, gene, stuff like that. That's difficult, and I can tell that it's different and it's not how I normally talk. Somebody mentioned ringing. Ringing. Yeah, that's a kind of hard word, or a difficult word. You just got to get used to it, and it's going to take a while for me to get used to it, especially getting used to the eating, and that'll be probably years, I think, because, but anyway, I just didn't want to look like I had denture mouth. But, you know, I just wanted to show you that I got them, and I will check back in another week and let you know if I had to go back and get them filed down some more or whatever. Um, it's painful, but it's worth it, you know. I can finally smile again, and that was a big deal. So, y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you next week.